What do you gather from the photos you saw? I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna pick on you a little bit because I know you got love for Lulu.
I do.
He's back to being a drunkard again. It
I
looks
saw.
like he was. It looks like he was having a damn intervention with Famous, and then he had his alcohol on the little set and all that. What do you think is going on in some of these pictures?
I think if I have to guess, he had a
Right.
conversation with Rock. Rock finally made her way to the bar, and they finally had their little heart to heart, if you will. And I think he's in his feelings. He's in his fifis, and I don't know. Maybe it was triggering for him. Something got him back on the bottle because we saw last episode he was declining drinks and seemed like he was on a better path. Something triggered my boy, unfortunately.
Moochie, what you got on the pictures we saw? Was there anything that stood out to you more than the other? What you got to say?
I feel like we're gonna see a lot of confrontations going on. I want to know if this conversation occurred before Rock finds out about Unique or after. Because she might be coming to him saying batter up and he's saying no go.
That's true, Gucci. That's a good point.
Okay.
Wait, whoa, y'all. Y'all know Moochie keep her ears to the street. Moochie, you wouldn't be saying that you think Rock is coming in there to tell Lou we need to go take to these streets because they done killed the man I decided to let back in my Rock panty drawers?
She's gonna have to be careful with this because this is the same person you coming to with batter up, and this is the same person you came to set him up. So, you understand? It's just a delicate situation right now. Now, if he's truly deleted and he comes with this conversation, he might not be trying to hear it because he's already traumatized by the last thing she had him doing. We don't know if this is like I said. I had to take a break from this for a week because I was messed up with the whole thing with Unique, and I didn't even know. I'm still pissed off with it, and now I understand because of scheduling things. It still might be a chance that that dude might come back. And he was even saying if we make it happen, we can make him come back. So, we gonna pregame and talk about that tonight on my thing. But I feel like we're gonna see a lot of it's a lot of things with this conversation.
Yeah.
Like I want to like where the placement is. If it's before she finds out about him and before the whole situation with him and Famous, that's why he's getting the reaction she's getting, where he don't want to mess with it. Because look, he know that kid is messed up now too.
Yeah, definitely.
Famous is just as traumatized as Lulu. That's why they both doing the same thing, self-medicating.
Dang.
I like that. So basically, right. So basically, what you saying, Moochie, is that Famous and Lulu are being each other's therapy partner while they trying to get this music together. Is that what you saying, Moochie?
Like not knowing it. You understand? If he listened to everything he's spitting, he's hearing him talk about him taking out somebody. So he's being traumatized too by the stuff he did.
Right.
I can rock. So Monique, I can rock with what she said, but then I gotta hit you with this. You saw in those clips there was a picture of SWV Great Value, and you saw Aisha hugging Jukebox.
Yeah.
I was the first one that said that when she gave Jukebox that aspirin or the mint, whatever she gave her, that there was going to be a mint. Okay.
It was
okay.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe she was nervous. She gave her a damn aspirin to thin her blood so she wouldn't be. I don't know. But, because I don't know why your breath needs to smell good when you're singing. I don't know. But anyway, do you think that we're going to get into the love interest in this episode, Monique? Or is that just showing more camaraderie against SWV Great Value?
Yeah.
I can't call it because at first I thought they were both vibing. And then, Miss Aisha got this, she's vibing with Kanan now. So I don't know if she's straight, if she's bi, if she likes to dibble dabble. I don't know what her vibe is just yet. I know that Jukebox, low key, high key, has feelings for her, but she's trying to be a good friend to the girl, right? She don't really know how Aisha sways, so I think Jukebox is just playing it cool, being a good friend, but low key has feelings for her, and low key would be jealous if she does hook up with Kanan. That I know for sure. Aisha is still questionable.
I think I did a trailer breakdown a couple of weeks ago when they showed the picture of Jukebox, and I was thinking at first, I'll be making my little assumptions on things. And I always tell you I could be wrong, but I could be right. But do you remember the picture when she's by here by the bar and how her face looked?
Yeah.
And I said she looked scared. She looked like she's sad, and she knows she let him go because she feel like,
yep.
You know how people don't want to ish where they eat?
Yeah.
You don't want to mess around with people while you're working. And I think she was trying to have that work ethic, but sometimes you can't fight the feelings.
Nope. What they say, Moochie, you can't help who you love sometimes, right? Sometimes it just don't matter. You're supposed to fight the funk, but sometimes you just can't help who you love. And I do think this is going to be a case of, they're going to, for me, something is going to create the situation where those two are going to like each other. Like right now, it feels like Juke is trying to push her away because she don't want to reinvigorate the feeling she had with White Nick, because she's still kind of dealing with that pain too. She don't want to bring nobody else in. But like Moochie said, you can't help who you love, and sometimes it just hits you in the face, no matter where it come from. And I think that's going to be the case here with Aisha and them girls.
All right, and giving you the answer about the mints, Lamont, I gotta say shout out to Tanae. You remember they was nervous, so they was throwing up. You don't want to have to throw up people when you go on an audition for a thing and your breath smelling like hot garbage because you don't up the insides, because that's that nerves.
You mean to tell me you could be on a stage and be 20 feet away from people, they can smell your breath?
Yeah, but you still got that. You don't know whose space you're gonna be in. Look, before she went in there again, her father was like, "Juke, it's your ghost." You want to be like, "Okay," and then you smelling all of that? I think not.
Hey, if you walk in there with confidence, no matter what it is, if you're confident your breath smell good, it might boost your overall confidence. I'm about that life big time. Okay, so whatever works, let's make it happen. And the last point I want to make about those pictures, and then we'll go on to the next thing. How y'all feel about Panessa being pushed down by Ronnie? And for those, and I think Moochie has seen the altercation. So Moochie, we'll let you come in first. Talk to us about the altercation and Panessa and Ronnie. What's going on?
Dude is taking her jewelry. Not her jewelry, unique stuff. So that sounds like Unique not coming back, right? So she needs to, and you already let the cat out of the bag the night before saying, "Oh, you probably messing with Rock." He's just an agent of chaos, this Ronnie.
That's right. That's right. What you got, Monique?
Y'all know I do not fool with Urkel. I do not like Ronnie. I hate him. And that scene pissed me off. I wanted to jump through the screen and choke his ass. Because who are you? What kind of trifling? You're already trifling because you did what you did. But to add insult to injury, you gonna steal your brother's jewelry to go pawn it off? You don't think Panessa needs some money now that she's on her own? She got a whole baby to raise. You gonna teeth your brother's jewelry? You snake ass punk. And then you gonna have the nerve to put your hands on her? Oh! Oh no! No! Ronnie gotta go. Urkel gotta go.
Well, who gonna take him out? Because as of right now,
I got my crew. We riding out at dawn. Unique forever.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Ronnie don't give a damn about nothing. He don't give a damn about nothing but getting his work. Remember, he got to come up with that money that Pop and Snap was talking about. He got to come up with another buyer to go in with him to get the product. So that's what he got his eye on right now. So what? You gonna take all of the money that was under Unique's bed? Because that's where all of that money he was, and this is what I said earlier in the beginning of this season. The money that Unique was making, he should have just hit his brother off when he came home, and he probably wouldn't have had no problem. You should have just gave him his money and be like, look, you got a spot over here. You should have got him away from you as soon as possible. But he was still trying to be that. His brother didn't come out in his right frame of mind.
No.
And he's thinking he's still the same person he was before he went inside.
But Moochie, did Unique even have it like that to be like, here, bro, here's some bread. Look, get yourself set up. Did he even have it?
Did you see what was in the bag when he pushed her down?
Nah, I don't think I must have missed
it. He got a duffel bag with stuff. He got a duffel bag.
It was like jewelry though, right?
No, but you still gotta look at this. You gotta put your mind in. Do you remember when Unique was getting all that money from under the bed? It was much more stacks under there. You could have gave him one of them stacks and be like, here, go get your own place. I'm just going by like how real dudes do that hustle, and they getting down with a group of people. I'm telling you some real stuff. If they all getting bread like that, the way Unique was getting bread, he would have came home to something. He's mad. He came home. Not only he came home to him losing his whole business, he came home to no money. And now you seeing your brother rocking all these suits. Okay, we know you had the clothing spot, but he like, look, this ain't he's saying like how Taraji saying the math ain't mathing. He want to know what's, you've been sniffing up this girl's behind. That's why my money ain't right. You've been sniffing up Rock's behind. That's why everything not right. So that's why he's thinking, look, if Rock's still doing something, just like how I say, he's not happy with how this situation is. Yo, I left you with an empire, and now it's turned to rubbish. Like Nino Brown was saying to G Money. He's mad. Tell him why you're mad, son.
Well, ladies, we'll see tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in to these ladies. They'll have recaps, reviews. So will I. All you got to do is just pick a channel and rock with us. And moving on to the next subject, my crew, the homie Regina King. Y'all know I love her. Regina King was one of my first little childhood crushes. When I saw her on 227 and 87, I was 7. And I've been a fan ever since. I wouldn't say she's been quiet unless you are some kind of Hollywood savant nerd who follows behind the scenes, but we haven't seen her on the screen in a little bit of time. She's coming back to play the icon from DC, Shirley Chisholm. I've got the trailer, and we also got my boy Terrence Howard up in this joint. Y'all know I'm a Terrence Howard fan. He should have been War Machine in Marvel. Take a look at this, y'all.
Netflix is teaming up with John Ridley and Regina King to tell the storyline of Shirley Chisholm, the first black congresswoman in the US and the primary black woman to run for president. Shirley's written by John Ridley. He's known for such critically acclaimed hits as American Crime, Needle in a Time Stag, Godfather of Harlem, Guerrilla, and many more. The movie's created by Ridley and Regina King herself and a production firm, Royal Ties Productions. We have the latest updates about the upcoming film Shirley. Do you want to know more? Stay connected, because in this video we're going to discuss Shirley's release date, cast, plot, and more updates. What'll happen in Shirley? The storyline is based on the trailblazing political icon Shirley Chisholm, the first black congresswoman and the first black woman to run for president in the United States, at the expense of achievement for Shirley herself. The film revolves around the dynamic presidential mission launched by Shirley Chisholm in 1972. It'll draw on Chisholm's exclusive and extensive conversations with family and friends during her boundary-breaking and historic presidential mission. Shirley is about her life story, writes through an entire agreement with the Chisholm estate, and it'll offer an intimate behind-the-scenes portrait of the former political leader during a pivotal time in the modern American history. When will it be released? Unfortunately, the upcoming film has not received a release date yet. Considering they entered post-production in April last year, Shirley might drop sometime this year. Till then, we can wait. Once we get any update about the premiere date, we'll let you know. Shirley in Netflix's Shirley will be portrayed by Oscar-winning Regina King. The star won her award in the category of Best Performance by an Actress and a Supporting Role in 2018 for her act in If Beale Street Could Talk. The film also features Lance Reddick, Lucas Hedges, Terrence Howard, Andre Holland, Michael Sherry, Christina Jackson, Amira Van, Dorianne Missick, Ethan Jones-Romero, and W. Earl Brown. Hope you guys like this video. We'll keep you updated if we get more details about Shirley. Thank you, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.
I am the candidate of the people of America.
I got the update for you. March 22nd on Netflix. I give this to you, Monique Nicole, first. Let me just say this. I'm definitely watching, not just because I'm a fan of the people playing in it, not just because I'm a student of history, but because I want to support what I know is going to be something good. And I am a fan of history. It's one of my favorite subjects. But a big point to all this, can y'all imagine what, first of all, a woman in 72 was dealing with? Then you throw on top of that, she's an African-American woman, a black woman in America, and what for sure was a white man's game of politics in 1972. I wasn't even born then. I wasn't even thought of. Hell, I wasn't even a zygote. I probably wasn't even a sperm that was even created yet. And for that woman to not only break the stereotype, because back then a woman was supposed to be in the kitchen raising the kids. Damn, if this woman is going to get up here and try to run for president, I want to know behind the scenes, what was her people telling her? What type of racial shit did they throw at her? What were her insiders telling her to give her the gumption to break boundaries and be the first woman to try to run this type of campaign for presidency? Having said that, yeah, I'm watching it, and I will damn near be reviewing it too. What say you, Monique Nicole?
Yeah, so you said it all. I share a lot of your sentiments. I'm a lover of history. I love historical things. I'm a huge fan of Regina King. Basically, my whole damn life, I've been a fan of hers. So I'm gonna watch anything that she's in. Also, big fan of Terrence Howard. The cast seems really great. Like, this is an all-star cast, honestly.
Dope.
I'm definitely excited to see this. This is definitely at the top of my list. So I can't wait. You said March, so
March 22nd, Netflix.
Yeah. Okay, it'll be here before we know it. So yeah, I'm definitely tuning in. I'm excited, and I'm proud of her. I think she took a little break because we can't forget the tragedy that struck in her home with her son passing away unexpectedly. So, she probably needed some, me time, but I'm happy to see her, coming back on top and everything. So kudos to her.
That's right. What you say, Moochie? And to your point, Monique Nicole, I would say she never left the top. She just put it on pause.
Yeah.
That's
on pause. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What you got, Muchella?
I'm very interested in seeing this. I more than likely we will be doing this like with movie night with the ladies, because just because of who she is, she did have to take a break. She lost her son, and I believe her son is like, they were like best friends. And I'm gonna give it to you as an example of me and my son. When you close in age, when you have a kid that young and you kind of like grow up together, it's like you losing your best friend, even when they go off and get married, especially because y'all was in the mud together. That one child, this, it's just like that. Especially if you have a son and you got him like, you know what, I need you to hold me down while it's she probably didn't even know had to regroup to get herself together again to go on. So
Right.
I could only imagine how she's back on the horse again, and let's ride, Regina. Let's ride. I want to see everything you do.
That's right. And she knows she has the support of our community, and she has the support of other communities that love films, not just the Black community that supports her. This woman is well regarded. You see, she's won multiple awards. She does great work. She takes care of her people, and I'm so happy she's going to be back portraying such an iconic figure in Black history. So, ladies and gentlemen, post your comments. Let us know. Are you going to be watching that day one? If so, are you going to watch us do our reviews? Because we do our thing with reviews. Before we leave Black entertainment news, Moochie has a request. So, Moochie, talk to us about what you want to say about Angela Bassett winning the Oscar.
Look, they heard us talking because that movie that won last year was garbage.
What movie? What
that
movie
one
was that?
With Jamie Lee Curtis with the hot dog fingers. All things, whatever it was just a dumb movie.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was controversial.
And like, how you gonna say that was better than what she did in the Black Panther? That was better than what she did. I know. Look, I'm sorry, it wasn't. She was supposed to get it last year. They just doing it to pacify us. And I'm tired of us trying to be accepted into their world. I'm just tired of it at this point.
Well, Moochie,
now they're focusing more on this kiss that she gave to Regina King, and it was only a peck that lasted for a second. And I feel like that's like, let's say if I won an award and I know you coming up behind me and you presented me with the Oscar. Momo, don't I look at you like I look at you like you we're in the same field. Of course I'm gonna be like, look, I got this, you next. Of course I would want to do that to my fellow sister.
Yeah.
I'm just not understanding how they making all of that out. It was just a quick kiss. What's the big deal?
Moochie, I think there are some outlets making that to be more than what it is than others. And it, for us, it's not a big deal. But I think there are outlets that want to take away from her greatness by saying that they had that peck and a kiss. There are people that want to water down her winning this award because they don't want to uplift the sister for her talent. And, anybody who's doing that, you're not for her. You're not a supporter of her. You're not a fan of hers. And the thing is, that woman is one of the most talented in Hollywood. And I don't think she gets the recognition she deserves either, because she has a show, 911. It's like a kind of police EMT drama that started on Fox. I think it moved to ABC. That bitch is almost running 10 seasons. And once you hit 5 seasons, that is a golden number. And let us not forget she's married to Courtney B. Vance, and they have been married for a very long time and managed to stay married happily. And both are in a field that tears relationships apart. Having said all that, she well deserved this. This shouldn't have been the first one. Hell, she could have got an Oscar for her role in Waiting to Exhale. Right? She could have got one for Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah, but I feel like she should have got it for Tina Turner. I feel like Denzel should have got it for Malcolm X instead of getting it for Training Day. I feel like I'm so like my
Waiting to Exhale. I definitely think she could have got it for
Waiting to Exhale. Angela Bassett. I feel like Lawrence Fishburne should have got it for being Ike Turner. Because he immortalized that role where everybody forgets who Ike Turner was and remembers him more for that. Remembers him being Ike Turner more than Ike Turner, the younger generation.
Yeah.
Now, I feel Moochie's anger about how we are always having to prove ourselves to white America. And I'm here to tell Black America that's never going to stop. And the reason it's never going to stop is just because of the sheer numbers. We as African Americans have contributed so much to this country, and we only make up about 15% of the population, which means in order to get things that are near and dear to our heart to cross boundaries, we have to get the support of the majority, which is white people, and also other cultures. We've got to get our Latinos. We've got to get Asians. We've got to get the help and support of a lot of people just to get our stuff out there, because we are a marginalized community. We don't, for whatever the reason, it boggles my mind how we've done so much for this country. We've contributed so much for this country. But when it comes to resources and financial resources, we on the fucking bottom. Like, you have Asians who have so much
mentality.
Well, you got that too, Moochie. But you also have the barriers of us going to other cultures and trying to say help us out, and they just say no.
Yeah.
You know, why should I help you? You know, I mean, yeah, we do suffer from the crab in the barrel, but that's not the only barrier that's keeping us from liquefying our community. And when I say liquefying, I mean adding resources.
I agree. It's other stuff that's thrown into the mix too to make the how can I say it? It's other stuff thrown into the mix too to create the constant division within the Black community.
Right. And the collard greens, okay? My grandma used to make her collard greens with neck bones. She put some pepper in there, and then my mama would come around right behind her and fuck up the collard greens by putting bacon in it. What? Mama, don't mess up grandma collard green by putting.
You need the pork for the flavoring.
What?
No, you don't.
My grandma would look at my mama and be so hot because my grandma would literally throw away a whole pot of collard green because my mama trying to add bacon in there and junk like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, you know, as you grow, you know, think about the folks in our culture that can help uplift you and how you can help uplift some others in the culture. By the way, shout out to everyone that's watching us. We really appreciate y'all coming to us in the middle of the day. Hopefully on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we can be a trend and we can grow. And I'm on a growth mission, ladies. I'm setting something high. By the end of the year, I want to be 500,000 or better. And I want you guys to keep pulling me in that direction. And we are to the and more section of our show, which brings us to, there is a movie coming out this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. It is called The Beekeeper, and it stars Jason Statham. Let's take a look at it and let me know if y'all going to go see it. I hate to say this about him, but I feel like if you've seen one of his movies, you've seen them all.
Oh, Lord.
Even though I like the dude, I feel like if you've seen one of his movies, you've seen them all. But take a look and let me know what y'all going to do this weekend.
Jason's playing Adam Clay, who is a retired beekeeper.
He's almost like a super soldier that is there to protect society. We meet him living in the barn of a very sweet lady, and she becomes a victim of cybercrime.
Yesterday, she shot herself. I need to take care of the hive.
It's an epic vengeance story about one man's desire to bring justice.
You aware this is a criminal outfit?
Buddy, I'm counting to 3.
1, 2, 3. There. I did it for you.
Adam Clay is on his side of the law, which is the right side.
Will you stomp his ass out?
Beekeepers is a special program outside the chain of command.
Here's a man who is actually getting the job done. We have laws for these things.
Until they fail, then you have me.
It's Jason Statham, so we know the action's going to be incredible. He does his own stunts, and he's absolutely relentless.
Once we set things in motion, we're off for a ride.
This is much bigger than a little fishing scam.
Come on, bro.
Don't move.
Mooch, I'll give you this one first. I can tell you what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. You have this coming out this week, and you also have Book of Clarence coming out. I'm going to see Book of Clarence. I'm not going to see Beekeeper. Not because I don't think Beekeeper is going to be a good action thriller. It probably will be. I'm just choosing to support our culture this week. That's it. Floor is yours, Moochie.
Now, if you asked me this question 2 days ago, because remember I said I'm gonna wait on the other movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now look, I'm backpedaling officially, chat. So I'm backpedaling. I would go see Book of Clarence before this. All right. Look, I can admit when I do stuff. I was wrong about the Clarence situation. I'll see that before this. Even though Felicia Rashad is in this.
Yeah.
Because you know she's in this. But I feel like this is the same thing, like how you're saying. It reminds me of the Wrath. It reminds me of the last movie he did. It's gonna be some good fight scenes, but you know, you've seen you've seen them all. I mean, how many ways we gonna see Jason Statham take out somebody?
And Monique Nicole, I'll give it to you, and I'll say this: my favorite of his movies is The Transporter, and now that I'm actively trying to make waves in Hollywood, Monique, I roll my eyes sometimes when I see movies that I know what the script probably looks like because I've written some similar scripts. But just because you've written a good script doesn't mean that you're going to get your movie made. And also, you can write the most horrible script on the planet. If your ass can somehow afford to get an actor like Jason Statham in your movie, you're going to get it made. You're probably going to make some money with a horrible script. And that's another one of the things we just talked about, where it comes down to resources for us. So having said that, Monique Nicole, are you going to go see this weekend? Do you like the way the movie looks? Because look, I'm not saying I don't think it looks decent. It does. I'm an action thriller guy, but I'm just not going to go see it this weekend. I'm going to see Book of Clarence over this.
Yeah, I agree with you and Moochie. Look, I like action as well. If it was on streaming platform, I'll definitely watch it. I'm not running to the theater to see it though.
That's how I feel.
I can wait for it. Like it looks cool, but it doesn't have a wow factor.
Okay.
It has a cool factor, but not a oh snap, I gotta see this. Oh shoot, this looks dope. Like I'm not getting that feeling from it. Not from the trailer. And don't get me wrong, I have watched great movies and they had a crappy trailer. A trailer can honestly make or break a film, and I've been pleasantly surprised by a film actually being better than the trailer itself. So I could be wrong, but from the trailer, I don't get a wow factor. I get a factor of I can watch this on Netflix in a few months.
Right. And here's been a knock that I've heard about the Black community, and I'm gonna speak on it real quick. Okay. They've said that the Black community don't turn out to see movies the way the white community does. And there is some truth in that. But we've just highlighted some of the reasons why the Black community doesn't move and behave in the same way the white community does. We have resource problems, ladies and gentlemen. You want us to go to the movies every fucking weekend and we don't got disposable income to do that? Where they do that at? You know? You want to know, you put us in situations where there's good content and we will show up. Have we not forgot about Black Panther? Have we not forgot about Waiting to Exhale? Have we not forgotten about What's Love Got? You put us in a scenario where we have our people helping to contribute to some of these things being made, and we'll turn out. But I'll be interested to see, and we'll talk about this on Tuesday's show. What movie does better, Beekeeper or Book of Clarence? And go ahead, Monique. I'm sorry.
I want to add on to what you just said. Now, we know when it comes to Black films, Black productions, we show out. There is no question about it. Between The Colored Purple, between Black Panther, the list goes on. When it's our people, we show out. We ride out. But what I will give credit to Black people is when I go see movies, even if the cast is predominantly white, we will support a good fucking movie. Sorry, I'm cursing. We will support a good movie.
Monique,
I feel
this
like
is a comfort zone.
Okay,
this is
good.
a comfort zone.
Curse.
If you want to let out some bad words after the first 5 minutes now, because I got to get my coins now. After the first 5 minutes, you can let out some bad words on this channel.
Good, because I'm still in the gutter. You and Moochie, y'all special Negroes on this platform. So I still be cursing on my platform.
All of that, but okay.
Oh Lord.
I love y'all. But no, I feel like Black people, we show up for good content, regardless of race. And I don't feel like we all know our stuff doesn't get that same support. I really hate that Black movies get called Black movies and they go into the special category where it's like only Black people support it. And it's not fair. I feel like white America does not, for the most part, white America does not say, you know what, look at that movie, that looks good, let me go see that, even if it's an all Black cast. But when it's them, we go support them. We'll go watch a Brad Pitt movie, a Julia Roberts movie. We'll go watch it because they're good. It's good content and they're good actors. And I want us to be regarded in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want our content and our work to be regarded in the same light. Go support it because it's good content. And don't be scared
starting to
because you
move.
see an all Black cast. Don't be scared because it's all Black.
I think then that narrative is starting to take hold. It's just that for years we've been subjected to going to see white shit. Period. So, that's why that stigma is there, because at the end of the day, no one has ever had to think, okay, can I choose between a culturally based movie or a white movie? Because all you had was white movies. So that's why people don't think like that now, back in the day, because you've been culturally forced to do a certain behavior. But now we're starting to have options, and we're starting to not only have Black people in the film, we've got Black people behind the scenes, and we got Black folks writing good content. And no matter what we say or do, Monique, you're going to have some people that just going to see all Black cast, Black writer, whatever, and they're going to be like, nah, I ain't going to see it. Nope. But then you're going to have some that's going to go say, you know what? I'm going to go see it. And so we just got to keep making boundaries and making waves, and that's what we're doing. But yeah, I won't be seeing Beekeeper this weekend, y'all. Come check me out for my Book of Clarence review.
And contrary to what we thought last week, I've been hearing some good stuff about the movie.
Me too. So
I may have to eat crow. I may have been wrong. So
I already said I was backpedaling, so I can admit when I was wrong. I really didn't know much about it. That's why I was saying I'll just wait.
Right.
Well, I had already told y'all I was going to review it, so I'm going to see it.
I did wanted to say something about this, because they pick and choose what they want to push forward. When Black Panther did good, it did the greatest in box office numbers, and that was a majority of a Black cast.
Yeah.
And then they changed it. Then they went back when they did Black Panther 2, they changed the narrative where it turned out people off from it. So they don't want us to do better than them, because Black Panther was one of the best. They outsold most of the Marvel franchises, and they didn't want that movie to be number one. So now you change the narrative. So now they're not going to bring back a Black Panther. They already did that. They talked about it's not, or if it does come back, it's not coming back for years to come. Stop me if I'm wrong. Then every other Black movie that came out, it was controversy coming with it. I'll go with the Birth of a Nation. When I forgot his name, when he came out with that movie, it was so much controversy going behind something that happened to him that he was cleared of in college from the R word, and they pushed that narrative to make that not make that movie not go sell at the box office. So I mean, I don't understand. We have to start supporting our own things and stop supporting buffoonery too. If it's not making us look good in a good light, we gotta let, like, this is, we don't want to, we're already being perceived as something. So some things gotta stop at a certain point. Does it make sense to you what I'm saying?
Makes sense, which leads into the last point of our show. And I'm gonna start doing this segment probably every show, ladies and gentlemen. So just bear with me. We every year comes along and we try to set goals, right? And you set your goals and you try to get to them, but then things happen. And so I'm gonna call this segment the statement of the day. My keep pushing statement of the day. And my keep pushing statement of the day is, in 2024, I want you all to control what the hell you can control. Let me put it up there again. Control what the hell you can control in 2024. Because oftentimes you set goals, barriers come that are outside your control. But you don't have to let those barriers stop you from keep reaching. Prime example, I'm going to just say YouTube. I've set a goal to have 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Do I have all control in that? Hell no. I don't get to control the algorithm. I don't get to go tell YouTube you should push me for a specific reason. But we do know that YouTube has the power to grant whomever the hell they want a push, and we've seen it done over and over with trash ass channels. Am I letting that stop me? No. I'm controlling what I can control, meaning that I'm still making the best content I can make. I'm still collaborating with those that are going in the direction I'm going. I'm still sticking to reviews that I love. I'm still trying to put video content out there with the tags and SEO that I know can help me win. So I'm not going to let the fact that something else can control my outcome stop me from doing my part. It's no different from those that have job goals. Maybe you feel like the boss is conspiring against you. You can't control that. All you can control is showing up to work, doing your job, and putting yourself in position for that promotion. And if they don't give it to you, what can you control? You can control walking your talents and your ass out of there and going to South Beach and doing something else. Having said that, Monique Nicole, what is it that you feel like in your life this year you need to control what you can control, and don't worry about the outside forces that might be collaborating against you?
Ooh. Damn, I didn't know we about to go deep.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go deep. Every episode, I'm gonna start going deep with us because we need this.
So basically, like, what's a goal of mine, essentially?
No, well, you've got a goal, but what is it within that goal that you can control and not worry about outside factors? You know, I could give you a bunch of them. Some people's goal is to make more money. Some people's goals to get fitter. What is it in your goals that you know you can control no matter what's going on to stop that goal?
I know for me, for my part, it's just working hard, staying focused, and not getting discouraged.
There you go. And you can control the goal. I'm going to just pick one part of that. You can control not getting discouraged by every day uplifting yourself when you look in that mirror, giving yourself a word of encouragement. You know, nobody's better at doing what you do than yourself. You know, maybe not listening to discouraging motherfuckers that be on the YouTubes or be on Instagram. Just stay away from them people. Those are ways you can continue to keep yourself encouraged, and associating yourself with people that encourage you. You know, that type thing. Those are things you can control, right?
Yeah.
And Moochie, what about you? What is it that you need to control in 2024 that you have ownership of controlling?
I have to learn how to how to be more consistent.
Okay.
And sometimes my mood gets me to where I don't want to be on camera, but I still want to go live sometime. But I feel like I'm not bringing, how can I say it? I want to give my subscribers, like, I don't want to half step with them. So sometimes if I feel like I'm half stepping, I won't come at all. and I'll fall back, especially if my mood is not there. That's where I have to be more consistent with stuff.
Gotcha.
I still want to have fun on YouTube. I like to laugh. I want to have fun, but I do want to talk about serious things. I still want to talk about shows. I want to have documentary day. These are things that I want to do, and I want to talk about other things. And that's why I want to talk about other things, even if it might, even if the man might come and try to shut me down. But I don't want to get shut down, but I want to get my point across. I want to stay positive. This past year, I can say since I met you, Lamont, and because me being in an accident and not being able to walk around and stuff for a while changed my whole life. And I met a good group of people with YouTube. I met a good group of people, and some people I gotta love you from afar. But I still want to have fun on YouTube. I want to laugh. I want to still make my videos. I like, I want everything to be. I want us to stick more together too, as like YouTubers. I don't want to see it as a competition, because I feel like everybody does their thing their way. Just because you do your thing your way, I'm not gonna knock what you do, so don't knock what I do. We all can exist. We all can coexist.
And the beautiful thing about that, Moochie, is you can have it all. You don't feel like you have to put yourself in a box. You know what I mean? You can do all the things that you said. You can make it your own and make your channel that, and people can come to your channel because they know they're gonna get a good bit of diversity, and you know what I mean? Like, people will enjoy that. So if it's on your heart to do it, definitely do it.
Right, control it. And things that I'm going to control, and then we'll take our super chatters, is I'm definitely going to try to control doing the narratives I want to do in Hollywood. I've set a plan. I'm controlling what I can control. If celebrities and stars don't get back to me, oh well, I'm still find a way to get it done myself. And I'm going to control, ladies and gentlemen, how much I blow my wife back out, because me controlling that has led to some children, okay? And my ass can't hardly sleep because of that last little baby boy. Me controlling blowing my wife back out too much done got me in a little bit of trouble. And I don't want a third one to pop up no time soon, because these two are all I can handle. Having said all that, control what you can control, people. And let stress worry about the rest of it.
It sounds like a third one coming.
Right. The way you talk.
Is it number 3?
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. No, we're not going to speak that into existence. Super chat number 1, ladies and gentlemen. My boy DeMarcus Vaughn. Happy birthday, Mary J. Blige, Monet Tejada, OG, a Power Book 2 Ghost. What's the 411? Absolutely. Happy birthday. And I shout you out, DeMarcus. You come through with a super chat every day. I appreciate you, brother. And then I got the big homie Steve, $2 super chat. I'm going to start streaming in 2024. Hashtag I can do it. Boy, you funny. And then Steve again, ladies and gentlemen, comes through with the $10. He says, thank you for having a great stream without saying who Breeze is. I'm unsubbing to streamers that guess the future without giving credit to accomplishments of the current actors that are killing it. That's what's up, Steve. We appreciate it. And as always, to my people out there, we appreciate all of you guys, okay? You guys are helping to drive not only my content, but those that I do my business with that have become family, such as Monique, such as Moochie. Our links is in descriptions. They've got their handles right here on the screen. Don't forget to like all of our videos, share them with your friends. Come back and check us out on Tuesday. But importantly, tonight and tomorrow, some of us are going to have reviews up. Come check us out. Let us know what you think about what happens on Raising Kanan Season 3, Episode 6. Until that next Sex is Hell video, y'all, we out.